I did my scenario on nutrition, and I did this on nutrition because I'm a student athlete, and I think it's really important that I know a lot about like what I'm eating and what's fueling my body. So the first nutrient is sodium. So then sodium controls blood pressure and blood volume, and your body needs sodium for muscles and nerves to work properly. And here you can see the recommended amounts of sodium for people of different ages. And then sodium is added to many food products. And then processed meats like bacon, sausage, ham, and canned soups and vegetables also contain a lot of sodium. And then especially fast foods that have a lot of sodium. And then here are a few different forms of added sodium, and these are in items such as soy sauce, onion salt, and garlic salt. So fiber. Dietary fiber adds bulk to your diet, and it makes you feel more full faster, and it helps you control your weight because you feel full, so you won't eat as much. And then it can help digestion by preventing constipation. And then most Americans won't eat enough dietary fiber, but if you add dietary fiber to your diet too quickly, it can cause gas, bloating, and cramps. So it's recommended that when you start incorporating fiber into your diet, that you add 5 grams a day for 2 weeks. And then some foods that contain fiber are whole grain foods, fruit and vegetables, and then nuts. Calcium. Calcium is used to strengthen bone density. Most teens will need 1,300 milligrams of calcium a day. And calcium is dairy products usually contain calcium, like low-fat milk, yogurt, cheese. And then also there's some vegetables that have calcium, like broccoli and dark green leafy vegetables. Vitamin C. So there's a lot of positives to vitamin C, like it can help boost your immune system, and then it can help to protect against cardiovascular problems, and it's really good for your eyes also. So then the upper limit for taking vitamin C in one day is 2,000 milligrams, and a good amount to take every day would be about 500 milligrams. And then good sources of vitamin C include oranges, orange juice, red and green peppers, strawberries, and broccoli. And then taking large amounts of vitamin C, more than 1,000 milligrams a day, can cause stomach pain and diarrhea. So vitamin A. Vitamin A is an essential micronutrient, and it helps with the replacement of skin cells. And the vitamin A is also essential for vision under poor lighting conditions. It also helps your immune system, and it's good for growth and development. And then plant sources of vitamin A would be mangoes, papayas, many squashes, carrots, and sweet potatoes. And then sources from animals would is found as retinol, and it's in fish liver, egg yolk, and dairy products like milk. Protein. Protein is a macronutrient that is essential in building muscle. It's commonly found in animal products, but it's also found in other sources like nuts. And then taking, a lot of people take large amounts of protein to help build muscle mass, but taking too much protein can actually hurt your body. causing dehydration, calcium loss, and even kidney problems. And protein comes from basically all meats, but some like main sources of protein are chicken, salmon, and beef. So vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption, and vitamin D is made when the skin comes into contact with sunlight, and then vitamin D is found in fortified dairy, fish, and egg yolks. So iron. Iron is a mineral found in plants and animals. It's important because it helps make the part of the red blood cell which moves oxygen around the body. So foods rich in iron would be beef, pork, poultry, seafood. That's for like animal sources. And then plant sources would be dried beans and peas, dried fruit, leafy dark green vegetables, and then also there's iron fortified breakfast cereals, breads, and pastas. So fats. Experts advise athletes to concentrate on eating healthier fats such as unsaturated fat. It's found most in vegetable oils, some fish, and then nuts and seeds. So try not to eat too much trans fat and saturated fat. That's like considered kind of the bad fat. So yeah, just don't eat like a lot of that. And then fatty foods can slow digestion, so it's a good idea to avoid eating these foods like a few hours before and after exercising. Caffeine. Caffeine increases heart rate and blood pressure. Too much caffeine can leave an athlete, but really anyone, feeling anxious or jittery. Caffeine can also cause trouble sleeping, and then all of these can drag down a person's sports performance. And then taking certain medications can actually like increase the effects that caffeine has on somebody. And then carbohydrates. Carbs are the sugars, starches, and fibers found in fruits, grains, vegetables, and some milk products. So the carb intake for most people should be between 45 and 65%. And then 1 gram of carbohydrates is equal to about 4 calories. And then good sources of carbs are veggies, fruit, and grains.